Hi everyone. I'm going to do a pour. This is a vallejo only with the old pouring medium. So this is the old one. As you can see, there's not the. This is the difference for you to know exactly what. You see here the red band on top. You see the new release, and this is the old one that doesn't have that. That's a little bit of paint. But as you can see, this one is also a lot thinner than the new pouring medium. And I'm going to do one because someone asked me to do vallejo with the old pouring medium only. No silicone, no nothing in it. And the problem is with this, I'm going to tell you straight away, we never poured with the just pouring medium. Because then you get this, and this is really thin and it's like water. When we used the vallejo fluid, we always did it with Floetrol. So after this one, I'm going to do one with Floetrol just to show you the difference. But I'm going to try and make something out of it. You never know. So I'm going to get a nice fresh cup. And a little cup. Let's see, one of these, because I want to pour something over the top. First I want to color the background, and I'm going to do that with white and teal. So put that in there, and I'm just gonna pour it on top here from the upper to the lower side. There it goes. And I'm going to move it, and there's going to be a lot of this paint going on the surface, I'm pretty sure. So a little bit more white just to get some really nice effects in here. There you go. And pour it down here. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff happening here, and this is where the density of the paint starts to do its thing. So I'm going to pour some more on. Make sure that everything is covered. Now, what I don't want is to do anything up here, because I kind of like that. So I want to keep that intact. Then I just take my other little cup, fill it up with some more color, and I start to tilt and pour down here. There we go. Now for a background, this is I think it's kind of cool, but being so thin, I think you will absolutely need a palette knife to pour some more of that color back on the board, what is on your table, because we don't want to waste too much paint. And look at the effects that you get. That's kind of nice too. So let it run down there, and just let the paint do its own thing. But when you have something that you really like I told you, wait a minute, there up here, you don't want to touch it anymore. You just want to let it do its own thing. Now, of course, no one is going to be doing the same I'm doing, but if you move the paint too much, what happens is it will just turn into one normal color, like you see happening here on the table. And when that happens, don't worry, just put it on the board, dip your finger in, do the sides. That's it. This is kind of beautiful. I like that. Just making sure the sides are all covered. And I like to do that with the drip off, because you know, otherwise you're going to throw it away, so just as well use it. I would certainly go for Floetrol because it just gives a little bit more body to that paint. I'm almost there. Just a little more here on the bottom. There we go. Helping it. Okay, now we got that. Putting my cups back. So now we have our background, as you can see, kind of pretty. Now I want to use a little cup, and with the little cup, first I have to clean my hands. This is really getting very interesting, you know, how the white is reacting to the teal. It has these really fluffy, like cloud-like formations going along. I'll show you a close-up in a bit. But of course we want to do something different. And then I think I'll take another cup. A really small one, that might be better. And one where I can, you know, make a little pour thing. Okay. Now I'm gonna come down with this. Ooh, it was empty. And I'm gonna let it come down a little and make it do a couple of movements. That's it. That's nice. Another one. This time I'm going to let it move up and down. That's that. There we go. And a green one. Very small through the middle. Kind of like that movement there. Okay. Now, when you have the colors that you really want and you're ready, you don't have to let it dry like this. There are a lot of things you can still do with it. One of the things I really like is blowing the excess paint off the board. And as you can see, when you do that, you sort of incorporate the colors into the background, and that's kind of gives it a nice little effect. There's a little buildup of paint down here. There, I'm gonna blow it all off. See that? Even this way it looks pretty. Now I'm going to take another little cup and come back in with a little bit of white because I think it needs it. That's it. And because the white is heavy and it will sort of incorporate into the pour. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice movement. When you're doing this type of painting, the good thing about this is, you know, you get all the, you can really express yourself. You know, you don't have to do what I do with the straw. You can do a little with a palette knife if you like it. But what you do want to watch out for is that you don't do little short things. You know, you want to flow. You flow from left to right, from right to left, and you just make a beautiful flowy pattern, because if you do it like really zigzaggy, it doesn't really complement the background, which was also very flowy. But this is enough. I think this is more than I wanted. I'll just leave it like this. I'll show you what the effect is of torching. That will be nothing. All it does is burst the little air bubbles. There they go. But they will absolutely not do anything for the cells, because this is just normal pouring. There's no silicone in the paint, just 1 part paint, 4 parts pure pouring medium, and that's it. Now, I think it looks pretty, and for someone just starting out with the with pouring, it will give you something that, you know, to start off with. You get to mix, you get to pour, you get to mix colors, and that's it. Now, people that want to, you know, take it to the next level, they will be looking for a medium that thickens a little bit more. That will be the next pouring medium, the new pouring medium, because as you can see, it's a lot thicker, so it will behave differently on these panels. This panel I made myself. It was gessoed, and I think that's important because I want to see if this is going to crack, which I don't expect, because I can see right now there's a nice little layer, not too much paint on top, and that's it. Okay, I'm not going to pick this up. I'm going to take my iPad down and show you a close-up, and I might lose audio, so thanks for watching. Love you all to pieces, and see you in the next video. That's it. And if there still is audio, then you'll hear me. See what the effects is. That's kind of nice. I like it. A lot of colors going on. And now the background, you see here? That's the background. Sort of like clouds. Looks kind of cute. Or the sea, some beautiful, beautiful Caribbean sea. Or Caribbean, or whatever you call it. Okay then, thanks all for watching. See you later, next video. Bye-bye.